Hi, good morning, Daphne here. Thank you for sending in your next essay. Sorry for the delay in getting your correction back to you. So this one is about pollution. Let me just move this so you can see. So pollution, problems with pollution are becoming worse. Let's try and move. I can't move the thing. Particularly in large cities. What are the reasons for this and how can this be solved? And give reasons for your answer. Okay, so there's two parts to this. Which you've absolutely understood. One part is what are the reasons, and the other part is how can this be solved. So personally, I quite like these essays. I think the layout is quite obvious, and the structure makes the structure just easier, doesn't it? So environmentalists, I think you should have more than one, throughout both the developing and developed nations, have raised concerns. You don't need the, okay? You can just have that without the. Throughout both developing, have raised concerns about the problem of pollution since the advent of the 21st century. Yes, absolutely. Good work on your present perfect and the use of since. Excellent. Now, particularly in big metropolitans. Now, metropolitan is the people. You could have metropolitan areas. I think it's metropolis. Is the actual word, but we don't use that word, so I prefer, this is better for me. This problem of bad air quality has tremendously increased. I would tremendously, I don't feel it's very academic, but try this. Significantly is a higher level word. I'd run with that one. This essay will enlist a few major causes for pollution and introduce probable solutions. Okay, I wouldn't use enlist. If I enlist your help, which means I ask for help. So we don't enlist a cause. We enlist somebody to help us. So better might be suggest a few causes. Suggest, yeah, so it could be this, it could be that. Yeah, or discuss even is also good. It is clear that air pollution is increasing day by day, especially in major cities. I don't think you need this sentence. I think it's too much. Major reason and major reason. Just keep moving forward. You could go, this is firstly. Firstly, due to congested roads and surplus vehicle traffic blocks occurring, you'd have to have the ing there. With the ing, which leads to more combustion of fuels, thereby polluting the air. Good. Secondly, trees are scarce in such concrete jungles. Lovely vocab, which is much. And these are much needed. Not which. These, you're referring back to trees at the beginning of that sentence. These is linked to that. These are much needed to purify the atmosphere. For example, now careful, watch out here. Okay, a recent study, this is really important. I'm going to put this in, don't get this mistake in your exam. Okay, a recent study is okay. That works. Or empirical research, recent empirical research. So we don't have a with research. That doesn't, so a study, if I just put it here, a study or research with no article. So if I put no article, make sure you're happy on that, okay? Demonstrated cities with plenty of vegetation have improved their oxygen concentration levels to threefold. You don't need that, just put threefold. Either 2x% or just threefold. Therefore, the root cause of air pollution in these overcrowded places is traffic. Absolutely, well done, good point. Although there are some prevalent reasons for air pollution, some don't have although and but in the same sentence. They don't work together, one or the other. Some important steps, taken at the right moment, can, and I think I prefer could. You know I love could. Could or might would work better. Reduce the damage done. The main solution to this problem of pollution is to create awareness among citizens about the ill effects like climate change, acid rain, and absolutely. Create awareness. Good. Governments could. So same thing here. Definitely on the could, might is stronger. More academic in style. Implement strict laws and encourage people to use. So we encourage somebody to do something. And it's the infinitive, to use. Public transport wherever possible. Absolutely. Very good suggestions. For instance, the government of Delhi put out the, now we don't put out, a little bit informal that, implemented the odd-even rule. Yes, I've heard about this. It's a really good idea. For private vehicles in which vehicle numbers ending with the odd digit, you could only use vehicles on odd days or vice versa. And even penalised those who, so watch out on the referencing again. So we had those before when we were talking about trees. Yeah, we had these actually when we were talking about trees, didn't we? And this is those people who did not follow the rules, resulting in an increase in air quality. Yep, okay, good. Consistent with this is to promote tree plantation and the use of green energy resources for fuel. Okay, really good. Consequently, again, would help. You're making a suggestion. You're hopeful here. This is a hypothetical situation. So this modal verb. Check out those modal verbs. Make sure you're happy with those. To conclude, even though the problem of air pollution is a great threat, this could be solved, and individuals taking appropriate initiatives to prevent by governments and individuals. Yeah, what a super essay. That's really strong. You seem really confident in that. It is very well organised. The coherence is fantastic. You can hear me reading very easily, which is exactly what we want there. Amazing vocabulary, lots of lovely collocations, so these words which naturally sit together, and you've really got that right. Well done. Super work there. Great essay. Let's just look into your task. One. So car sales, here we go. The bar chart, good, illustrates purchases of 3 brands of cars, for the year 2018. Okay. Overall, Hungarians bought the highest number of these branded cars collectively, whereas citizens of Belgium had the least as compared to other countries. Yes, you could have had, but you could have purchased, or you could have registered. That would also work there. Okay, so Ford cars sold in France and the UK were almost the same number of. Now, rather than number of, you go number at. 110,000, whereas sales of Audi showed a difference of around 90. Good. The Germans had purchases. Well done. Lovely language use here. Flexible language, which is great. Approximately 110,000, which was double the number of Audis bought by people of Ireland. Good. Or the Irish, you could say. BMW car sales in France, UK, Germany and Ireland were around the range. Good. That's fantastic. Belgium showed the least amount of car sales for both Audi and BMW cars, which was merely less. Now, either merely 1,000 or less than. Don't put them together. They don't work together, which is less than 1,000 each, whereas the maximum of these cars, you'd have to have the maximum because it's a superlative. Of these were sold in Hungary. Audi in Poland was almost quadruple that of Italy in contract. Yay! Hey, super work. Really lovely. Both those answers, really strong. When's your exam? I think it's soon, isn't it? But that was super work today. Fantastic. Thank you.